Hello my venture friends, and welcome back to Venture Care at Home. We are bringing you another great new craft pack, and this one is our May Flowers care package. So you'll have three really great May Flowers crafts and an extra surprise Cinco de Mayo craft in there, because we do not want to forget to celebrate Cinco de Mayo this year. So our craft for today is our Rainbow Daffodils craft. And so these are the items that will be in your care package for this one. Everybody has two yellow large cupcake liners, and then two smaller. They come in different colors. You could have blue, this purpley color, or more yellow. So everybody needs two large ones and two small ones. You have these two coffee filter papers that are going to be our leaves. Two glue dots. And you'll need a long stem and a short stem. And then there's yellow buttons, different shades of yellow and sizes. You'll need two per person. And of course there's long blue pieces of paper, one for everyone. What you'll need from your own supplies is a glue stick, and you could always have regular glue on you as well in case you need it, but a glue stick should do just fine. So to get my glue stick out, to move on to putting our beautiful craft together, what I'm going to work on first is our watercolor leaves. So I'm going to move everything else off to the side for a moment. These won't take long, but we do want to give them time to dry. So you're going to want to grab some paper towels. Anytime we do the watercolors, it's good to have that. And then what came home last week in your packages were the water pipettes. You can use those with a cup of water, or you could always just wet your fingers and sprinkle the water on, but you want them to get decently moist, so you might need a cup of water and your pipette. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take my markers here. You can grab any of your water washable markers that you have. Okay, I'm going to take out my greens. I have two different shades of greens here, and I'm going to mix in a little yellow just for color. And remember that these colors spread, so it doesn't really matter much if you try to put a design on there, because they're all gonna like kind of tie-dye. So I am just going to go along the outside with my darker color. This is how I'm doing it. You, of course, do it however you'd like. And they are called Rainbow Daffodils, so if you wanted to add some other colors, you could do that as well. Okay. Now, it's up to you. This is an extra step that I am taking that you do not have to take. But like I said, when we do our artwork, we are the artists, so we get the creative freedom to add where we want to. So I'm gonna take a Sharpie, because the Sharpies won't run, and I'm just gonna add a vein to my leaf. So if you have Sharpies at home and you'd like to do that, of course you can. so. And then I take my water here. Remember, this does make your table wet. So what you're going to want to do is remove these to dry to a space, then clean off your table. So I'm going to move these over to dry. I'll wipe down my table here. Okay, and so you get a little mark on your fingers, that's fine. Okay, so now you can bring back your other items. And we will start with the assembly of our flowers. So you can separate your cupcake liner, so you have 2 of the large ones and 2 of the small ones. And now you'll notice they're really pretty and bright on one side, and then the inside is a little paler. So we're going to kind of flip these inside out like that so we see the color. Okay. If you have the yellow ones, it's up to you if you want to do this or not. With the paler color on the inside, you might actually get a nice difference in color, but that's up to you. And so first I'm going to start with building my flowers. So what I'm going to do is open my glue stick, okay? And I'm going to put some glue on the inside. Put some glue on the inside. Oh, I think my glue stick is dried out. Bummer. I will get another one. Okay, new glue stick. All right, try again. Add some glue to the inside of our cupcake liner, and then add our second layer into the inside of our flower, like so. And then you could always spread out a little the top one. See how pretty that looks? We'll do the same here. I'm going to spread this a little bit. Glue on the inside. Put this one down. This is the insides of our daffodils. And then we're going to add our buttons. They're going to go in the center. So these you're going to use the glue dots for so they stay better. So what I want you to pay attention to is you don't want to use like the face of the button because there's a lip, and so the glue dot won't reach to keep it on. So you want to make sure you put the glue dot on the back of the button so that it's the surface is going to adhere. And you're going to stick that right in the middle, just like that. Do the same, so I'm going to flip it over to the back of the button, attach my glue dot, and there's the 2 daffodils. So what we have here are our stems for our flowers, and since everybody has 2 flowers, you also need 2 stems. What I'm going to do is put one here and one here. You could do this however you'd like. It's totally up to you. You could do them like this, so they're kind of growing from the same place. You could do them from the bottom. That's up to you. So I'm going to add glue to my stem. Add glue to this one. And so I do want to, I'm going to put mine this way so they look like they're kind of growing from the same spot in the soil. And then I'm going to add some glue right to the top so that I can attach our flowers. And what I love about this craft is that it kind of goes off of the paper, so it adds some dimension to the artwork, and I always really enjoy that part of it. So we're almost there. Look how pretty those look. So what we need to do next is add our watercolor leaves. And so we need to make sure they are dry. And once they're dry, they can go on the table. And let's check on our leaves. Okay, so here are our leaves. These are still just slightly damp, but they are ready to be used. So you just don't want them to be soaking wet anymore. And we're going to use our glue stick again. And really, you just want to kind of decide where you want your leaves to be placed. And again, the idea is that they go a little kind of off the page. And you're just going to want to add some glue to that area. Add some right here. Beautiful. And let's see, where do I want the other ones? I want it down here. I think I might want it up there. That's pretty, right? Okay, so let's do some glue right there. It's important you know exactly where you want to place it so that you can put the glue in the right spot. Now you can really see the Sharpie lines that I made coming through, right? And there we have our completed, how beautiful, our finished, I'll turn it this way, rainbow daffodil craft project. Send us pictures of these. I really want to see how yours come out. I just love this craft. It's another one of my favorites. I hope you had a good time.